I always am wary on like longer trailers because then it's like, oh, they give away the whole movie, and normally I like to just watch like the first like teaser trailer.
So you don't go in with expectations, or?
Yeah, just so I know. I feel like I get more out of the movie if I don't know a lot about it. And then like, especially with this, because it's like, okay, it's Harley Quinn, she's gonna do some crazy antics, and then that's the movie.
Hey guys, I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Ashley.
And we're from Arizona Studios. We're here today doing an episode of What the Plot. What the Plot is a new series where we talk about trailers for upcoming movie releases. We'll watch the trailer, we'll try and decipher what the movie's actually about or what we think the plot's gonna be.
We're doing Birds of Prey.
Buffering. Maybe. Yeah. We'll maybe watch the trailer.
I'm not too familiar with these characters other than Harley Quinn. I mean, I like Ewan McGregor as an actor.
I'm not proud of how long I thought he was American.
So many
names, yeah.
Oh God.
So I feel like that I'm really close to nothing from that trailer, right?
I have a question.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
You watched, You've watched Suicide Squad, right?
Okay, yeah, I saw Suicide Squad, the really trash live-action movie.
I was about to say, did you
We're
like
all
it?
thinking it. I've noticed a pattern and maybe I could be wrong, and feel free to put in the comments below movies that you liked that had a lot of reshoots, and I'll be honest, like, the first time I saw this trailer, I immediately thought, like, oh, this is a Margot Robbie glory project. Like,
that's kind of what it feels like, though. It is the first trailer.
Yeah.
Maybe the second one we'll actually hear them talk.
Yeah, right? Because with Harley, I would normally say, oh, it's like gonna be a heist movie, and like she's getting a band together to help her.
It just all of a sudden turns into an Oceans.
Yeah, it's an Oceans movie.
Oceans movie. I don't know. To me, this just feels like Margot Robbie wanted to play Harley Quinn again, and this is
what
a good
doing.
opportunity to do it.
When you see her doing that musical number on the stage, like we introduce that environment because we see, Canary.
Yeah.
But then we see Harley doing a performance like that's choreographed and I'm wondering, like, I wonder if they're gonna play with the whole insanity thing and have a bunch of like cut to like her imagination versus what's actually going on.
See, that to me would feel more appropriate.
I would not be surprised if they kind of tried to take a Deadpool route. Like it's Harley narrating the story, and then that way they can break the fourth wall a bunch with her.
Can I help you?
Why, yes, you can. I'm here to report a terrible crime.
And
Your
what
bad
terrible
accent.
crime is that?
Oh, shit. I told this all wrong. Quick
Oh my
history
God.
lesson.
Right
Oh,
off the bat,
shit.
she's narrating it.
Ready to embrace the fierce goddess within.
Yep, Cheese Whiz.
What? You are so cool.
I mean, she's Ramona Flowers, so
Yeah.
Got some Death Stranding stuff happening in here. Aww.
That's cute. He named him Bruce after that Hunky Wayne guy. Oh man. Yeah, that was a lot more information.
Yeah, before, we were talking about Ewan McGregor's character, and it's like, who is he? Okay, well, he wants to kill her.
He's
cool.
the big bad, yeah.
Which, in the other one, it made it seem like he was on their side. So, in Birds of Prey, what's going to happen is Harley Quinn's going to show that she got revenge on the Joker. She's going to have a, what would you call it? Like, when you break up with somebody and you just kind of like binge on everything, like food and everything. Like
Depression?
Yes, okay, there.
Depression.
She's gonna go through a depression phase, some sort of revelation of like, I can't do this, so I'm gonna go and be myself, and then realizes that someone's trying to kill her, and then she needs help. Okay, also, how is it that she's able to get clothes that say her name on them? She gets these group of ladies and they work together and they bring down the bad guy.
I actually think that the story takes place long after the breakup. So I think what's happened is like all of the bits in the beginning when Harley is narrating, I think what we're gonna do is, I mean, again, like tat for tat, like Deadpool. Like I think it's gonna start off in the middle of the action, and then we're gonna cut back to, and she's gonna explain how she got there, and she's gonna tell us the story about how she and Joker broke up, she got revenge, and then she was depressed for a while, and then she decided to move on, and all these people were coming after her, and it was time to take some of her enemies out so that she's free to be. And I think that in the process of trying to like hunt down and get rid of Ewan McGregor's character, who I don't know, by coincidence, like sheer coincidence, she kind of runs into Cassandra Cain, and they buddy up, but only temporarily. And then she realizes how much of an asset it would be to have someone like her to help her out, and that they may have other mutual, people who are mutual enemies of Ewan McGregor's character. And so she starts trying to track down all of his like major rivals or enemies that are in the works, and they coincidentally happen to all be women. Or maybe it'd be funny if like there are like dudes in the mix, but she's just like, nope, don't want to fuck with that.
Yeah.
Like, who knows? I'm interested to see how they weasel that whole like all-female cast thing in. Like the Renee Montoya thing, like we see her walking out of the station with a box of stuff, so I'm assuming that like maybe she was chasing it too hard, and she got loose with the rules, and
she's a loose cannon cop.
She's a loose cannon cop on the edge, and so she gets put on forced sabbatical. Like, you need to take a leave and cool down, but she doesn't. Instead, she runs into Harley Quinn, and Harley's like, I can help you get this guy, and Montoya's like, yeah, okay, I want this more than anything.
Yeah,
I'm interested to see where Canary and Huntress come into play, because it's like, what is your stake in this fight?
Yeah. I think Canary is a part of his club.
Oh yeah, like he owns the club that she sings at. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She'd need like a good motivator though, you know what I mean?
Maybe he treats her like shit. Or maybe he doesn't
she's
care
like
or something.
Dating him and he's an abusive
that
lover or something.
That too?
Yeah, I could buy that.
Yeah.
So that could turn into like its own little sequence. You know, because they do introduce each of these characters a little bit, so I think that that's probably what happens. And then after they team up, they fight some baddies and track down Ewan McGregor, and they don't win the first time because that's how movies work.
Because then the movie would be over.
He outsmarts them, and then they end up, walking away with some sort of damage, like someone got really hurt, or they think someone's dead or something. And then they, go back for round 2, and this time they're prepared because they've learned something.
Who do you think is going to be that person that gets hurt?
The person who gets hurt? Who do we see the least in the trailer? I mean, I feel like you barely see Huntress at all.
I feel like
I think
Cassandra would probably be a little more on the, like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, especially because if she's like her lovable like sidekick character, then it would make sense that something could happen to her, and that would be why Harley's like, no, my friend.
Yeah.
And I think that's the whole moral, right? Like, she learns how to be friends and how to rely on people.
Yeah. Can I add something to mine? I think also what's going to happen is maybe the reason why there's a bunch of people coming after Harley is because they know she's associated with the Joker.
I don't know anything about the Black Mask character in the universe, but he seems like some sort of mobstery dude. I mean, we see him when they're in that warehouse with the cocaine. Like, there's definitely
presumably cocaine.
Well, yeah. I think there's some drug trade stuff going on.
Yeah.
And we've already established from Suicide Squad that in this universe, the Joker is more like a bit of a gangster. So I think there could be some rival drug dealership stuff going on. So I think that if anything, Harley is just the lady of his rival.
Mm-hmm. And he's trying to take down the Joker or something, and then the only way to get to him is to get to her.
I almost think it would make sense, too, for it to be like him underestimating her as a threat. and that's part of the plot, you know, like he doesn't see her as the enemy per se, it's really the Joker that's the enemy, and then that way he doesn't anticipate that she's going to be the one to take him down.
And he doesn't try that hard to get rid of her.
Get rid of her, yeah. That could work.
Maybe.
Do you think the Joker's going to be in the movie?
No.
I don't think the Joker's going to be in this movie. I think
doubt it. I think flashbacks to the first movie, or to Suicide
That
Squad.
would be terrible, but yeah, they'll probably do that.
I mean, some sort of maybe unused footage.
Maybe. I don't think he's going to be in it at all. I don't even think they're going to, like, they might make reference, but I think that's about it. Because, I mean, the character was so poorly received after Suicide Squad. I think that they kind of have to. I mean, Harley Quinn was the only thing that gained, like, real popularity after Suicide Squad came out.
Yeah.
And so they're really just writing that because that's all they have.
Also, I hope that the hyena gets some good screen time.
Yeah, right.
But-
We barely see the hyena in the trailer. Okay, cool. Well, that was Birds of Prey. You'll see it in theaters this weekend. Go check it out and tell us in the comments below how far off we are. Tell us what we got right, what we got wrong.
Is it really this weekend?
Well, no, it'll be this weekend when they see this episode.
Ah, yes. Editing.
And then comment at us at Arizona Studios. And you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, the World Wide Web.
Ew, LinkedIn.
No.
Don't at me, bro. Sorry.
But do at us. Okay. We'll see us next time on What the Plot.
Bye.
Bye.